All right, everybody, here's your first episode of Illuminati movies. So I just watched this crazy ass movie last night called The Cure. And with all the revelations from Epstein to all the CRISPR and gene editing and cloning that are coming out and the revelation of the method, there's all these movies coming out that are like mirroring real life. Call it a conspiracy if you want, but it's all coming out. And they're putting it in these movies. So this girl, she's adopted by this wealthy biotech family, right? And they have this island called Elysium where, on the surface, it's all about healthy living and animals and everything. So come to find out, they're keeping this girl sick by giving her they're giving her lupus. They're actually injecting her with the disease lupus. And for some reason, by the end of the movie, you find out that the reason why they've been keeping her sick and giving her these certain injections, it does something to her immune system, which regulates it, which keeps her autoimmune from other diseases. In return, they're harvesting pints of her blood and they're injecting themselves with the blood in order to be younger. So she stumbles upon the underground bunker and finds them both asleep, being with with the needles injected in their arms, being injected with the blood. And there's these big refrigerators with all her pints of blood. And then she stumbles upon another room where she finds clones of herself. So they're cloning her. She has a rare blood type. So this is what I mean by revelation of the method. I mean, human trafficking is like the one of the biggest profitable criminal activities in the United States. All the little boys and girls and overseas, you wonder why all these children go missing. And then here they reveal themselves in films like this. They're going around stealing these kids, harvesting them for adrenochrome, injecting themselves, trying to be younger. And then they're coming out with all these TV shows like The Beauty on FX. He had all these revelations with Epstein. You got the guy Peter Nygaard who wanted to harvest black women's placentas in their aborted fetal tissue.
That's very valuable. Umbilical cord, placenta, even your period blood is so rich with stem cells. We regard it as waste, and it actually should be. It should be captured as recycled, and it shouldn't go to waste. It's life for somebody,
Him.
And it's life
and
for
George Herbert Bush.
No, the best eggs are 16 to 18 years old. Those are the best eggs.
The only reason 16 to 18-year-olds.
Your eggs get weaker and weaker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So you may not be our top candidate.
No, that's fine. That was my business anyway.
And notice he slaps him around like a pimp. By the way, you women are like 30. I want 16-year-olds. I mean, folks. And then he did it with a huge medical facility. So understand, we ain't in 2026. We're like in 2050 and vampires running. These are literal vampires.
And the young girl that is on record that he actually took his own child. He had a child with a 14-year-old. And he was taking the stem cells from that baby. I think they brought it to term maybe 8 months, I believe.
Yeah.
And then started taking the cells right from the baby and injecting it into himself. He personally did it.
Well, that's when they kept it alive, they told. So he's milking the baby.
Yes.
This is the same theme I seen in another movie I just watched called Him, which was produced by Jordan Peele. This dude, he wants to be the best NFL player, right? So they send him to a training camp where Marlon Wayans is he's the so-called GOAT. And so in order to be the GOAT, he goes through this, it's a horror movie about the NFL. Come to find out, that Marlon Wayans, he's the GOAT because he's been injecting the blood of the best NFL player before him and then before him. So they're all sharing the same blood. And then this dude finds out in the end that's what it takes to become the GOAT. And this is crazy. This is the second movie with that theme. You have, in real life, you have the company Ambrosia, which focuses on harvesting young people's blood for life extension. You have all these other companies that are coming out. These TV shows, everything now is about blood. So convenient now when they just came out with these TV shows like The Beauty. So I'm not going to spoil the movies for you. It was a good movie. I mean, they just keep coming out. They just keep coming out with these revelations of the method. So check them out. You got Him. You got The Cure. You got that movie Blink Twice. And I'll see you on the next one.
You want this. You can't handle it. What you have in there, you gonna ride or die. I understand. You wanna be a legend? Hell, man. You wanna play high stuff? You have to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice? Activate my hip. Let's play a little catch. Set hard! Set hard! Set hard! Set hard! Revenge is like the sweetest joy that's to get pussy. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. That's Cameron Cade Martin.